Hello guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to yet another video. Today we're going to be predicting the championship playoff race from 1 down to 12. Which teams are going up automatically and which teams are going to be in the playoff mix. It's not my opinion though, it's Cookies again. How you doing?
I'm alright mate, facts only coming at ya. No bias here, just facts.
There you go guys. Make sure to drop your opinions down below. Do drop a like, do subscribe, and let's get into the predictions. So then guys, we're using a tier list, nice and easy. The top 6 and the top 12 that won't be making the top 6. The top 12 teams are along here in the tier list. We're going to go through them one by one. We'll start with Sunderland. They've had a great season, Cookie, but
they're rubbish, man. Come on,
falling away.
Like, it's a massive club, isn't it? But they're just Tim Pot in the same sentence. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're a big club, but Tim Pot. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they're just a shambles.
And they got Tony Mowbray.
Tony Mowbray, we know all about him, don't we? Because we had the League One Man City equivalent, and this geezer bottled it big time. Did the same with Blackburn. He's doing the same with Sunderland. They're not going into the top 6, are they? Let's be serious now.
3 defeats in a row.
I'll be surprised if they make the top 12.
So, are we just going to slide them in the top 12 bracket?
Can we make another bracket or no? Stick them in a top 12, but honestly, they might not even make that. It's just Tony Mowbray's an absolute bottle job, and I don't understand how the geezer still hasn't worked out that he can't do second half of the season. Do you know what I mean? What is it about him? He can't do it. It's so weird.
Yeah.
We stomped League One, James Maddison, John Fleck, Joe pissing Cole, and then all of a sudden Tony Mowbray's like, we can't play football anymore, and we don't even make playoffs. We were top of the league. Outrageous. He's a joke.
Speaking of Tony Mowbray, he was at Blackburn last year. They've been very good this year.
That's mad, that, isn't it?
Can they stay there?
Are you surprised? I'm not surprised.
They're a good team.
Yeah, they're all right. They're doing all right as well recently.
FA Cup quarterfinals as well.
Yeah, that's pretty mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know. What do you reckon? You thinking they're looking all right?
I think because of the points they've already got on the board now, it's quite hard to actually see them falling out of the top 6.
Yeah, form's good as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stick them in there.
Blackburn.
Go on. Because we can always change it, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have a change of heart at some point, but we'll see.
Oh, okay. Middlesbrough.
They're going up automatics.
So we'll slide them ahead of Blackburn. You think
Yeah.
they make the top 2?
Yeah.
You think they catch Sheffield United?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sheffield United are in a bit of dodgy form at the minute.
And you're a big fan of Akpom.
Tubac, Pom, mate. Go.
Yeah.
He's elite.
Michael Carrick, what job he's doing?
Mate, honestly, out of nowhere, like, where's that come from? Obviously, he was a little bit of a coach at Man United, and then he's just sort of wandered over into Middlesbrough, and he's turned him into like the Barcelona of the Championship, isn't it? Flipping amazing.
Okay, Luton Town, always a solid outfit in the Championship.
Yeah, I don't know about this. I mean, they're a weird one, right? Because they seem to do everything so well, but at the same time, you just think, nah. Do you know what I mean?
They did it last year. They made the playoffs, didn't they?
Yeah, then what? Nothing.
Well, they didn't win the playoffs, no, but they might make it again.
Could you imagine seeing that dog hole in flipping Premier League?
Oh, I can't imagine their stadium in the Prem, no.
Oh, it's dirty. Imagine like Man City going away there or something. Or Arsenal, do you know what I mean? Arsenal spending £1,000 a season ticket and one of them fellas turns up there. It'd be awful for them, innit? That'd be a shock to the system.
Luton Town are currently in the top 6.
Yeah, keep them in there.
You think they'll stay there?
Keep them in there. I just want to see it in the Premier League for banter.
Do you think behind Blackburn or ahead of them?
Behind. I reckon probably 6th.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Preston North End, they're 12th at the moment.
No.
They've
They ain't going to make top 12 either. We should have done a different list here, mate. We should drag some like Millwalls or something. What do you mean? The ones down, Rotherhams or something. Get some of them in there. Preston are guff. I can't believe they're still in the top 12.
They're unbeaten in a few.
They're guff.
They grind out so many clean sheets.
How many? They've probably not even scored as many as they played. Do you know what I mean? How many goals have they scored? It's probably not even 30, is it? They're crap. They're rubbish. I can't believe they're still in the top 12.
So where are we putting them? Behind Sunderland?
Can we make another tier?
No.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, behind. Yeah, put them 12 because they're rubbish.
Watford, good quality team. Outside the top 6 at the moment, inconsistent.
Bit B-Tech, aren't they? Just, it's not a very well-run club, is it?
Well, they don't seem to click sometimes.
Yeah. They're massively underachieving for the players they've got. Simple as that, isn't it? Top 12. They're a bit boring, actually. I don't want to talk about them.
Ahead of Sunderland.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll move quickly on. Burnley are definitely in the top 6, and they win the league, don't they?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
They look pretty uncatchable at the minute.
It's just the easiest one. Burnley are brilliant, aren't they?
Do you know, I'm surprised by it as well, because at the start of the season, I didn't think they would do that well. Do you know what I mean? I didn't know a lot about Vincent Kompany as a manager. But he's coming in here and he's just, mate, it's wicked. I mean, really, there should be a top 6 in the Championship. That's fair enough, isn't it? No matter what the style of football is. But they're doing it playing quite nice football. Yeah. So what can you say about that? Like, fair play. Absolutely. Smashing it.
Millwall are next. What are you saying?
Nah, it's a top 12, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah, what are they going to do?
They're 7th at the moment.
No, they're not making it then, are they?
Ooh.
No, not for me.
Whereabouts are you putting them?
Top 12.
But where?
Yeah, slot them in there. Yeah.
They're pretty well run. Gary Rout's a good manager.
Yes,
they've got Tom Bradshaw, who's a very good player.
Yeah. Scoring goals.
And they've been a team that's been pushing for a couple seasons, but you don't see them doing it.
No.
Okay.
No, that's just for the chant they've got. Where they just sound like drones. Do you know what I mean? Little lawnmowers.
No.
I remember I was at the CBS watching Cov versus Millwall, and I just heard this. I was like, "What's going on?" Do you remember?
Yeah.
Disgusting. Just for that alone, I don't want you to go up.
Sheffield United are definitely in the top six, but where?
Do you know what? Like, they could fall off.
Their form's not great at the moment.
Yeah, they could easily fall off, and I don't want to be like mad controversial. Or am I going to be? I don't know. Nah, I don't think I will be. I was thinking maybe top 12.
No,
I was thinking
they'd have to lose like
so
many games. That's not possible.
Nah, we'll go top 6. We'll stick them in there. Probably 5th.
No,
put them in 5th. Why you don't want to go 5th? What's up with you?
Well, it's your tier list, but yeah, if you want to put them 5th,
yeah.
How are they going to fall that far?
Just a bit of bad form in that, isn't
it? Bloody hell. Goodness me. I mean, their form's not great, but they've got so many points on the board. I can maybe see Middlesbrough catching them. But
yeah, Middlesbrough will catch them.
Do you think Blackburn and Luton?
Probably not, to be fair. Maybe 3rd or 4th. Let's just... we'll go 3rd, yeah. That's probably a bit
Do you know what? It's your tier list.
Nah, that is probably a bit fairer.
Right.
Yeah.
We've got the mighty Sky Blues.
Well, it's obviously a top 6, isn't it?
Is it actually?
Yeah, Victor Yocker is going to carry it up, isn't he?
Obviously, excluding the bias.
There's no bias.
Do you look at... Say if you weren't a Coventry fan, would you look at this team, the form they're in, with Victor Gyökeres, Gus Hamer, and think, yeah, top 6?
Nah.
So, what are we saying?
Top 6.
Where? 6th?
Yeah. Sneakers in there.
Do you know what, though? It is very possible. It's a very winnable run of games coming. 3 points off the top 6.
That's a good thing you mentioned, actually, because we've got the easiest running of probably the whole league. Like, I saw a figure about it the other day saying our running is like weighted on average of positions you're going to play against, and I think we've got the top 3 easiest running of the whole entire league. So really, top 6 could be on the cards. And also, another statistic for Coventry City fans, we are over the last 25 games 3rd in the form table.
Wow.
That's pretty interesting, isn't it?
If
we carry that on, Matthew, where does that put us?
It'll get us in the top 6.
It will, won't it?
Absolutely. I mean, that's kind of done it now, because now West Brom and Norwich can't get in the top 6.
That's not bad.
Unless you want to rejig things. Where do you put West Brom?
The top 12. Their start with Steve Bruce has absolutely killed them off.
Where?
In front of Sunderland. Yeah. And then put Norwich in front of Watford. Now, I feel like with Norwich, they've not been as good as what you'd expect from Norwich to be, you know what I mean? Like, in years gone by, Norwich have been that club that sort of like get promoted, do rubbish in the Premier League and get relegated, and they just constantly repeat that cycle. Whereas this season, I feel like they've just not been on it. Do you know what I mean? There's just something about them that's not been the same. Would you agree with that, Matthew?
They don't have Daniel Farker. They don't have Emi Buendia. Timu Puki's not at his fluid best.
There's no spark, is there? Do you know what I mean?
No, I think it could, maybe in the long run, be a good thing for them.
Possibly, rebuild it, yeah.
When you think like they over the space of 3 or 4 years, when they kept going up and down, the team barely changed.
Well, you think...
They'll have to change it now if they don't go up.
You mentioned Emi Buendia. Like, before that, it was James Maddison. Who are we looking at this time? There isn't anyone.
Yeah.
They haven't got any spark, and I think that needs a refresh. Maybe next year they could be back on it, but they need to change it up and figure out what they're doing, because this year it's not the one, is it?
Well, there is some big calls, guys. Obviously, get your opinions down below. Let us know what you think of that tier list there from Cookie. Do make sure, nevertheless, to drop a like and subscribe. And we will see you all in the next one. Peace out.